Welcome back everyone to the MC Mod Showcase YouTube channel. Today, we're going over an update to the Scape and Run Parasites mod. This mod has recently been updated and contains even more parasitic creatures, new enemies, and some crazy changes that just make this mod even more insane than ever before. If you guys have not seen part 1 of this mod, then please make sure to go watch that first video, since I will be talking about things that may not make sense to you if you haven't watched part 1. With that out of the way, here is part 2 of the Scape and Run Parasites mod. So, let's go over a brand new virus added into the game, which is called the Core of the Hive. This new virus is targeted mainly at passive mobs, such as cows, pigs, sheep, villagers, etc. What this new virus does is it now slowly spreads amongst other passive mobs. If any passive mob gets below 2 hearts of health, the virus will then take over the mob's body and transform it into something insane. If that mob dies, it will become this insanely gruesome chunk of meat and walks around with its hanging limbs. This is gruesome, so it's best to stay away if you know the mob is about to transform. Now, if the virus successfully fully develops into the mob's body, it will instead transform it into an assimilated version of that mob, which is what this mod has always had. You would much rather have the virus be successful at its job rather than having it turn into the flesh we saw earlier. Now the craziest thing this new update introduces, you. Yes, you can now be infected with this same virus. Now once you are infected, the next time you die with this virus in you, you will turn into something horrifying. Your very own corpse will be transformed into an assimilated version of yourself. This version of yourself is something you do not want to be near, especially just of the sheer fear you get from just looking at it. Keep note that this version of yourself will contain your armor and your weapons you had earlier. Now let's go over a couple of new parasite mobs that have been released in this new update. First is the horse mob. The horse now can be infected, and man, this thing is terrifying, especially since it can run pretty fast towards you, making it dangerous. Next, we now have the primitive arachnida, which has a big sack behind it and terrifying arms and legs that hunt you down. This parasite is actually pretty dang fast, so it's best to keep your distance. Next, let's go over the brand new beckon stage. Previously, there used to be up to 3 beckon stages, which was already terrifying itself, but now there's a 4th beckon stage, and this new stage is absolutely insane. Not only will it spawn tons of infected mobs, ancient bosses, and infect the ground around them, but it will now infect entire biomes. Yes, entire biomes. Stepping into these infected biomes will make you much more weaker, and healing won't be easy, since it now makes it much harder to simply stay alive in these infected biomes. Of course, there's a couple things that this mod has that I haven't gone over yet, like the new colonies, which aren't exactly fully textured or even fully developed, so I'll be saving that for the next update. Of course, this mod is still in very early stages, which is just crazy to think about. Personally, I'd love to see new infected mobs like creepers and endermen in the next update. And that is all we have for today. But before we end this video, I just gotta say, thank you guys so much. I've never been so happy to see a YouTube channel of mine grow like this. We're already at 6,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. If you're new here and want to see more videos similar to these, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next MC Mod Showcase video.